Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Heart of Amethyst. I have been very much looking forward to playing more of this. I cannot wait to jump back in, so, poor main character, he's waiting, Ellie, I think Ellie is his name. He's waiting on his dad to get back home, but instead of his dad, a family friend shows up. Hope his dad is okay. His mom is sweet, and his little sister is so adorable. Oh, she's such a little thing. But anyway, guys, let's jump right back into it. Alright, alarm chain, you're up, and let's go. Okay. Alright. No way! Is it a cow? Please tell me it's a cow. A cow? Sorry, boy. I can't fit a cow in my backpack. My ears drop as I feel disappointed about not getting a cow. He takes off his heavy-looking backpack and starts rummaging through its contents. I just stay there, watching him curiously, until he finally takes out a little red box and gives it to me. Go ahead, kiddo. Open it. I'm sure you'll love it. He carries back his stuff and then looks at me with anticipation. I take a look inside. There I see a blue feather sitting in the middle of the little box. It looks pretty, but aside from that, it's just a normal feather. It's nice. You don't like it? No, I like it, but... No, I get it. You don't like my gifts unless it's an expensive object. You're so cheeky, little Ellie. My face turns red as the old man keeps laughing at me, but eventually he stops, wiping a tear from his cheek. It's okay, Ellie. I know it looks cheap, but it's not. I bought it in one of my travels to Elorant, the one and only bird state. Or many states, as I guess it's not the only one anymore. That perks up my curiosity. I've never seen another species in my life. All I've ever seen are many different types of canines. Is this feather some sort of special artifact? I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, guys. There we go. It's good music, I like it. Well, you could say that. It's supposed to be one of the feathers from the younger member of the High Senate. Oh, wow! I don't know what any of that means, but it must be important. I know, right? You better take care of it, you hear me? With my life! I hug the little box into my chest, jumping happily with it. Oh. Ah, Biscotti! It was you after all. I thought I had heard your voice. Seems like I wasn't wrong. Mom walks close to us and smiles politely to Mr. Biscotti. The man does the same. It's always a pleasure to admire your beauty, Hilda. Aren't you married? Oh yes, my beautiful wife. How can I forget? Mom teases the old man, making him laugh. He then places his big hand on my shoulder. Head aside. I'm quite tired. May I come in? Oh yes, of course. Let's talk inside. Honey, help Mr. Biscotti with his things. A cold sweat runs down my back as I imagine myself carrying such a heavy backpack. Luckily for me, Mr. Biscotti shakes his head in denial. That won't be necessary. These old bones are used to carry this heavy thing anyway. Besides, he's too young. Wouldn't want to crush him. I sigh, relieved, knowing that I won't die today. We all smile to each other, then enter the house. Oh. If you guys hear any noises, it's because someone's, blah! It's because someone is mowing the lawn outside. Once inside, we all sit around the table. Mom pours some tea for the two of them. I drink some milk instead. So, how's the capital? As busy as ever. Lately, things have been getting heated because of the general discomfort from the people towards the king. No one wants an old man as their king. And the fact that he has no male heir is giving his retractors an excuse to throw shit at him. I giggle at the mention of the bad word. Mom sends Mr. Biscotti a nasty look, kicking him under the table. Sorry, throwing poop at him. Much better. The two of them talk for a while about many different subjects. Most of them I don't understand, but I listen anyway, happy to have Mr. Biscotti as a guest. Ah, yes! I almost forgot what I came for in the first place. This brain of mine is not what it used to be. I have a message for you. It's from your husband. My ears perk up at the mention of Daddy. Mom seems to notice that as she pats my back and smiles. Go to bed, honey. The adults need to talk. But, I want to know what happened to Dad. Ellie? I promise it'll... Too bad! Mom hardly ever yells at me, but when she does, it's very scary. Like this music. Ooh, like this music. It's mysterious. This is so unfair! I tear up as I run to the other room, hitting the wall harshly behind me. I hide behind a wall, hugging my knees as I curse under my breath. Was that necessary? If my hunch is correct, it's better if he's not here. I can still hear the conversation anyway, so the fact she sent me here makes no sense. Stupid mom and her stupid rules. What is the message? Yes, of course. He said that to me before leaving. Hide the true heart and lock the book. That is all. I can hear Mom sighing deeply. What are they talking about? Is Daddy okay? Do you know where he is? No, I'm sorry, Hilda. He left before I did, so I can only guess he took the long route there. The long route here. I hope you are right. Thanks for coming all the way here, Mr. Biscotti. My pleasure. But are you going to be okay? If there's something going on, you know you can count on me. I heard the screech from one of the chairs, meaning that one of them stood up from the table, and there are footsteps, light ones, probably Mom's. No, it's okay. I'll do what he says and then leave this house. Why not come to my shop in the city? Your kids will be safe there. I appreciate it, but we can't. The city won't be safe. Who's following you? If I'm being honest, I don't know for sure. But I have an idea of who it is, or rather, who they are. Hilda. But don't worry. We already have a place to go. We'll be leaving by tomorrow. If my husband is okay, we'll meet there. Okay, just know that I'm here for you, Hilda. I hear a second screech. This time it must have been Mr. Biscotti who stood up from the table. No one says anything for a while, but then I hear the door opening. I'll be off then. Take care, Hilda. Thank you, Biscotti, for everything. I just hope we meet again. Ah, don't say it like that. We will meet again. Just try not to make your house even deeper in the forest, or else I will get lost for sure. I'll consider it. The two of them laugh, but then silence sets in. I can no longer hear Mr. Biscotti, so I'm guessing he already left. After a while, I hear footsteps again. Oh no, they're coming this way! I step away from the door and jump into my bed. Soon after, the door opens and Mom steps in. I hide under the covers and say nothing. Mom sits beside me and gives me a kiss. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry, honey. I know you hurt, and that's okay. I didn't want you to see me crying. Mom's voice is a little broken, but as always, she's trying to keep a strong facade in front of me, even if I can't see her. What happened to Daddy? He's fine, honey, I promise. Her usual confidence has vanished completely, and now I'm not sure if I can believe her. But we need to leave, okay? We'll meet with Daddy in a new house. What? Mom, we can't leave without him. What if he needs help? I want to get up, but Mom hugs me and holds me tight. Ellie, please listen to me. We need to leave no matter what. The sooner the better. So be a good boy and go to sleep early. We leave in the morning. But, no more buts, honey. Everything will be okay. Just trust me. She gives me a last kiss and then leaves, closing the door behind her. I'm unable to sleep for the rest of the night. My mind is wondering about a lot of things, but the main one is, what if Daddy is in danger? What if he needs my help? I need to go look for him. Making sure that Mom doesn't hear me, I decide to sneak out of my window into the night. Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do out there? It's a beast! I've never been outside at night on my own. Pretty well lit, actually. The sounds of the night creatures, the darkness, everything feels new and scary. But I'm sure Dad must be scared as well, so I try my hardest to push down my fear, pressing forward into the night and deeper into the forest. I take a last glance into the house before leaving. I can still see Mom in the main room, running around as she prepares everything for the moving. Kid, come on, at least take like a weapon or something. I know she will worry, but she'll thank me once I return with Dad. I'm sorry, Mom. I'll bring Daddy back. I whispered to myself and then began to walk away from the house. I can hardly see a thing in the forest. With my only light being the moon, I hit my face with branches more times than I can count. I also slipped on a rock, hurting my knee. And now I'm lost for sure. I've never been on this side of the forest. I don't know where to go. It feels like I've been walking forever. But that doesn't make sense. I remember Mom said there was a village nearby. But why can't I find it? I slide down on a tree trunk, hugging my legs tightly. I'm scared, lost, tired, and cold. This was such a stupid idea. I'm so stupid. I have no idea where I'm going or where to search for Daddy. Maybe I should go and find Mr. Biscotti. He mentioned that he would be staying in the village nearby. No, that won't solve a thing because I don't even know how to reach that place. As soon as that thought crosses my mind, I heard a rustling in some bushes. I held my breath as I listened carefully. But now there's only silence. Scared for my life, I begin to run back from where I came from. I don't want to be eaten by the monsters of the forest. I'm going to tell Mom I'm sorry for being a bad boy and escaping the house. Then she'll give me a kiss and everything will be alright. I say to myself, trying to calm down. I ran and ran, but I couldn't find my way back. Perfect! This is just perfect! I start to panic, unsure of what to do. What if I never come back? What if Mom gets in trouble because I left? What if Dad comes back tomorrow and I'm not there? My mind wants to give up, but then I smell it. It's a faint scent of fire, and it's not far from here. The smell leads me towards my house, so I decide to follow it. It must be Mom! She lighted a campfire for me to know the way back. If my nose is right, I'm close. Mom! I'm home! I'm sorry! I scream, turning around on a tree that would lead to my house. But when I arrive, I couldn't believe my eyes. Yep, I could have called that one. Yep, I had a feeling. The place that I used to call home was burning itself to ashes. I have no idea what was going on, but there are so many questions in my mind at the same time. What happened here? Where's Mom? Is Mary alright? I decide to circle around the house, trying to catch a glimpse of the inside. If Mom and Mary are still there, I need to save them. Mom! I yell, but no one answers. Maybe they're fine. They could have exited the house before the fire started. But I need to make sure. So I decide to search some more. Aha! The backside of the house is free from the fire, so I climb among the rubble and make my way in. I press through the rubble and fallen logs, pushing myself in. Once I'm inside, I see... Oh no! Mom! Mother's trapped under many thick logs. Her eyes are closed and I can't see if she's breathing. So I don't know if she's alive or not. Mom, wake up! We need to go! I reach her side, holding her head in my hand, shaking it softly. She's breathing! Mom, please, wake up! I shake her head softly again, trying to wake her up at any cost. She opens her eyes slowly and looks at me as if she's seeing a ghost. Ellie? I smile and hug her, relieved that she's alive. Mom, you got to tell me what to do. I need to save you. Just tell me. I push and push. These things are way too heavy for me. Ellie, you must run, baby. Save yourself. The fire is closing in, so I begin to punch the damn things, making cuts in my fists. Ellie, stop! I pay her no mind. I must save her. I just must. I'm not losing her. Not like this. Why won't you budge, you stupid thing? I can see blood dropping down from my fists, but I don't care. Even if I have to break my hand, I'm going to save her. Honey, the fire is closing in. Run, you must save yourself. No, I'm not leaving you behind. I can't. I just can't. I start to cry, sliding to the ground. Stupid tears. Now it's not the time for this. I need to be strong, so please stop coming out. Mom, what am I supposed to do? Please tell me. I'm sobbing on the ground, as useless as ever. She gently presses her free hand on my head, giving me one of those head scratches I love so much. Ellie, listen to me. I look up to her. Her smile is kind but full of sadness. Yet she is as strong as I remember. There are bad people in this world that will try to hurt you and do horrible things to you. You must stay away from them at any cost, okay? Mom, listen to what Mommy has to say, okay, honey? I just nod and listen. She smiles back at me. You've always been such a good puppy. I want you to live a happy life, Ellie. That's all I've ever wished for. There will be times when you feel like giving up, or times when you think that would be better, that you would be better off dead. I want you to push those awful thoughts aside, and remember that Mommy will always love you. Because I will always be there with you, okay? I'm silent, unable to understand why she's telling me all this stuff. She'll be fine, right? Please forgive me if I ever was too harsh on you. I just wanted you to be a strong person. No, Mommy? Come here, you silly puppy. She pushes my head against her chest, hugging me tight. I can hear the slow beatings of her heart. I'm so proud of you, my baby boy. I really love you. But once I'm gone, I'll need you to be strong and find your sister. Some bad men took her, and she's probably very scared. Go with Mr. Biscotti and tell him what happened. He will help you. Just follow the stream, honey. But Mommy! Shh. Everything will be alright, honey. Mommy will always be watching over you. Even in those cold, lonely nights that scare you so much. I'll be there with you. Forever and ever. She holds me tight, and so do I. Her motherly scent calms me down a little. The one I grew up with and I would never forget. I don't ever want to let her go. And one last thing, sweetie. When the fire dies down, there's a red box under the house. In it, there was a collar shaped like a heart. I need you to take care of it. Just imagine that my soul will be in it. And never lose it. She then lets go of me. Now go. Live your life, baby. Do it however you please, and never let anyone tell you what to do, or how you should be. I back down from her. Her smile never fades as she looks at me with those kind eyes of hers. Mommy loves you. I turn around, climbing among the rubble, but I took a last glance of her. She was crying. I dropped to the ground. Tears won't stop coming out of my eyes. She's gone. She really is gone, and it's all my fault. Why did I run away? Why am I such an idiot? Why did this have to happen? What even happened? Mom! I scream into the night sky. I feel so alone and broken. I lost my mom, and my sister was kidnapped by some strangers. What am I supposed to do? Please, someone tell me what I must do. I knew I heard something. A mysterious voice comes from behind me. Oh, shit. Yep, hey, looks like the people who set fire to the house. When I turn around, I see two coated men standing near the edge of the forest. I eye them both up and down, but all I can see are their tails and ears. Is this the other brat? What is he hiding? Was he hiding? One of them walks closer to me, but I quickly move back, taking some steps away from him. Who are you? I snarl at him. He just chuckles and stops his approach. I guess you won't be that easy. Figures. What are you doing? Grab him! How? I don't know, stupid. Knock him down or something. You're bigger. Think of something. Did you really have to call me stupid, boss? The two figures start to argue among them. I keep on watching them cautiously. That's when I spot it. The red book Mom used to read me all the time. The red-coated figure has the book. A lot of spelling errors in this. Just, hey, if the creator is watching, just letting you know there's a lot of typos in this and such. It's fine. I can read past it. I remember what Mom said about the evil people that were after us. So I grab a thick stick and hold it high. What did you do to my sister? Whoa, easy with that. Whoa, kid, easy with that. You wouldn't want to hurt us, do you? Just grab the damn child. He tries to reach me, moving slowly as if I was a mere wild animal. But before he can touch me, I swing the stick and get a clean hit to his chest, knocking down the metal he had on his coat. Shit! That kind of hurt. I think I'm gonna do Jasper's voice for the boss. He said, stop this nonsense. We have the book, the pendant, and the baby. Just get rid of this nuisance. The red one says this with cold and commanding voice. Weird, why does the big shadow allow himself to be treated this way? I mean, he is way bigger. You sure? He's a kid. Did I stutter? Just do as I say, idiot. Imagine how difficult it will be to smuggle a kid into the city without looking suspicious. The city? I ask, but none of them ever turns to look at me. Okay, you're the boss. The red-coated shadow disappears into the forest while the other steps closer and closer to me. Oh, shit. He then takes out a dagger, running it through his hand as if it was a mere toy. He said, stay away! I'm warning you! Sorry, nothing personal, kid. It happened in a flash. Fuck! He moves so quick that my eyes could barely see him move, but now he is standing where he was a moment ago, as if nothing happened. What? My mind feels dizzy. There's a certain taste in my mouth, one that is foreign to me. It tastes like dirt, but much stronger. I hope you meet your mom in the afterlife. Goodbye, kiddo. Wait! I can barely talk. My vision is turning into a blur and my legs feel weak. Eventually, I fall to the ground. Oh no. The moon is shining bright in the sky. Such a beautiful sight. But I would never have guessed this would be the last time I see it. I turn my head to see the big man disappear into the shadows of the forest. I raise my hand, trying to reach him, but my arms are too weak. No! My mouth feels dry, and I'm puking blood. I want to move with all my strength, but it's no use. I can barely lift a finger. Give her back! The disgusting taste grows stronger in my mouth, and I can't breathe. But as weird as it sounds, I'm not feeling any pain, even as I can clearly see the cut in my chest. I touch it, trying to cover it up, but there's nothing I can do about it. Mom, I'm so sorry. I broke the promise I made you. I didn't manage to save her or to retrieve the pendant. I didn't even keep my own life. All those thoughts fill me with fear and sadness. I don't want to die. I want to see the forest again. I want to see Mary smile once more, spell Mom, and play with Daddy. I don't want to die. But I'm dying. Oh, man. Chapter 1, The Three Guardians. Oh, man. Okay, who threw the fucking pendant into the ocean? Probably safer there. Oh, man. Shit, he's not dead. That dream again, huh? It comes back from time to time, making me remember that dreadful night. The night I lost everything. I can remember as if it was yesterday. The pain, the sadness, the despair. The sky looks oddly familiar to the one I woke up to the morning after the attack. Even the birds are chirping in a similar manner. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Either way, there's no dwelling in the past. I have an errand to run, and I'm already late. Better get going, or else that geezer will give me an earful. I stand up from my not-so-comfortable sleeping spot, which is in the middle of a grass patch. Jeez, my back hurts a lot. I shouldn't have slept on the floor. I look back at the spot I was lying in. A little me shape is formed in the grass. Alright, guys, I'm gonna pause it right here. Oh my, that was quite an advancement in the plot. I didn't expect it to jump that quickly in just the very next video. Oh, God, poor Ellie. God, he lost everything. Oh, God, I hope he finds his sister again. I hope he avenges his mother. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!